muffins recipe that I created a few months ago, and it has turned into one of those things that I want to always have in the house because it's really easy to make, as you find out, and it's also quite filling. So today I've decided I'm going to make one of my favorite versions, and I figured out why not bring you along. So we are going to start with my wet ingredients. I already combined some of them. Here I have milk and, okay, sorry. I've got milk and I've got cooking oil. And then I'm going now to add my eggs. And here I have peanut butter already mixed with the vanilla extract. I'm going to include the measurements of all the items. I already scaled them, but I'm going to write them down. So there goes my 2 eggs into my milk and cooking oil. Vanilla with peanut butter. So now I'm going to put my wet in my dry. By my dry, I mean I already got my all-purpose flour with almond flour. Like literally, it's a very
easy recipe to make. You do not need any special equipment. Yeah, just a whisk. It's good enough because you don't want to overmix it. Okay, it's well mixed. It seems a bit lumpy, but that's okay because this is the almond.
I did have almond flour, so I just blended my almond flakes, and I didn't fully blend it, which is fine. And then, I'm sorry, I did forget to add my sugar. It was supposed to go together with the eggs and peanut butter and vanilla essence, but that's okay. It's no big deal. Now next, I'm going to put what is going to give my muffins the texture. I have my pecan nuts already chopped, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. Now, if you want it to be a bit more flavorful, you can just toast it a bit. Also the coconut flakes, but I don't mind just not toasting them. It still tastes really delicious even without toasting. So I actually do want to preserve some, I do want to preserve some of the pumpkin seeds, just a bit. And I'm gonna actually chop them like really finely. And then I'm going to sprinkle on top of my muffins before baking. And also, I'm going to add some of these. And here I got my chocolates. Yeah, I got my chocolates, dark chocolates. It's okay if you don't have this kind. You can just use any type of dark chocolate. And then you have cranberry that I already chopped, and I have my almond flakes. Then just give them one nice mix. And generally speaking, that's it. Like, it's as simple. Wait, there's still some not mixed. some chocolate. Okay, came out. I'm just going to scrape the sides and down just to make sure that there is no like some flour sticking there that didn't mix with the rest of the batter. But from the look of it, everything is all mixed. And this is the final results. Voila. So now we are just going to put in the muffin cups and it goes in the oven. It's that simple. And it's really delicious. I'm sorry, I forgot one more thing. A very, very important thing. I got my salt and I have my baking powder. Without baking powder, there is no way this is gonna rise. So now I have to bring back my whisk. Yeah, just bear with me. I've been away from YouTube for years, so I'm just kind of like to come back and yeah. So I really have to be super careful now because this baking powder especially has to be really well mixed. Also the salt. You don't want to have like a bite of salt. Notice I am trying not to like literally whisk aggressively because I do not want to activate the gluten. That is not our point here. There are some recipes that call for that, but this is definitely not one of them. So now I'm going to scrape again. Voila, we are done. Okay, so now we have our batter. I've got my chopped pumpkin seeds, pecans, and coconut flakes, and I have my baking tin and my muffin cups. These are silicone muffin cups. They are, of course, reusable. Now my muffins are pretty full, but I still do not like any wastage. So I feel I still got quite some here. Basically what I usually do, I use a scraper. And I have this scraper that I've literally had since 2014. I was given as a gift by my very first pastry chef, and I've really treasured it. I would literally cry if I lost it. It's been, what, 11 years? See, there was still quite some left. Voila, I think that's it. And it's clean now. And my oven is already preheating at 180 degrees Celsius. So I'll put this in the oven for about 25 minutes. The way to know if your muffins are done, just poke something sharp like a toothpick, very small sharp knife, and if it comes out with sticky dough, it means it's still not done. It's supposed to come out clean. If anything is on that knife, should be like very tiny crumbs, dry crumbs. And always when you're checking the readiness, go to the thickest part, and in this case for the muffin, it's always the middle. See, the muffin is usually like this, so you need to poke. So my muffins have been out of the oven for a moment. Let's try them together. Take the corner one. I really love these silicone cups because honestly they don't, like, just leaves it clean, nothing remains, unlike some of the paper muffin cups. I don't know if you can see. Oh, good Lord. You see those melted chocolate chips? There is the cranberries, there is the nuts, like there's a lot going on inside. It's a bite of everything, and it really smells amazing. Like, if you love coconut, you definitely gonna love this recipe.